Hey everyone, it's PK with Slot Savvy PK. I'm doing a short interview this morning with Casino Lady Slots. And she and I have been talking about this for a while. And I really am excited. She's getting up to close to 1,000. We want her to get there. So if you are watching this, you go hit that red subscribe button, hit a thumbs up, turn one of her movies on. If you're busy, let it run. But listen, because she's interesting and she's a sweetheart. So, and we're talking Colorado girl. Yeah. Let's bring her in right now. I'll get her in. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great this morning.
Oh, good. Tell us where you're from.
Well, I live in Colorado Springs right now. Um, I was born in Illinois. My father was military though, so we traveled quite a bit and we kind of landed here, and this is where I've stayed.
Oh, Colorado is beautiful. And that's where Simon lives in Denver. How
Yes,
far
she's in
away?
Denver. It's about 60 miles from
Oh,
Colorado
good.
Springs.
That's an hour or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it takes a
Now,
little while.
a lot of those Colorado people have cool trucks. Do you drive a truck or what are you driving?
No, I don't drive a truck. I
Oh,
have a Honda Pilot.
okay, gotcha. All right. Just checking. We have a Ram truck. We live out in the country up here in North Washington. And then I have a Honda. I really think Hondas are worth the money. And
We have
I
two
let
Hondas.
oh, cool. We're Honda girls.
Yeah.
CRVs. When I started buying Hondas, the CRVs, I had heard that you really get a lot for your money and the repair. You hardly spend any money on repair
Yes.
if you take care of it. And amazing. I love that. I
Well,
love it.
I had a CRV before, and then when I got a new car, I got the Pilot because I have two children, and they're married, and now I have a grandson. So we wanted to have more room in the car for when we're all going somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, there's Florida Claimers Ted. Good to see you. You've got this. Good vibes, he said. So
Hi,
I
Florida
want
Cleaner said.
Hey, tell us when you decided to start a channel and why. We got to know.
Well, it just kind of happened. I retired,
Yeah.
and the pandemic happened.
Yep.
So I was kind of stuck at home, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. And I started watching YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah.
And I originally started watching Slot Lady,
Yeah.
Sarah. And I thought, well, that's fun. That's interesting. And I talked to my son about it because he likes to gamble too. And I was talking to him, and he would tell me, and he told me other channels like the Big Jackpot and other ones to watch. So I started watching those, and I told him, I'm going to do that. I'm going to record when I go to the casino and upload. And he's like, well, you don't even know how to use YouTube. And I don't. I said, so I'm going to do it anyway. And I started doing that just as a hobby, fun. I mean, I gamble. I've been gambling my whole life. So why not
Why?
just record them and put them on
Yes.
YouTube?
Um, what are your challenges that you've had? Because I know I sure have had them, and many people, even the tech savvy kiddos, they have had all kinds of challenges too. They never knew how hard it would be. We didn't start back 6 years ago, five, whatever,
Yes.
four, and we just we had. Did we have stars in our eyes or no?
No, I think my biggest challenge has been the technology, just learning all of this editing and posting and everything. It's it's the biggest challenge. Once you never stop learning, there's always something new. Now they have this new, shorts. I got to figure out how to do shorts now and all that stuff. So that's
I
been the biggest
know.
challenge.
I know, but there's always a YouTube tutorial for us.
Yeah.
Hey, here's Randy the Slot Wizard. You know what? I can hardly wait to meet you, Randy. I love him. I feel like a good friend. He makes me happy. And here's Benjamin Adams. Hi guys.
Hi,
I
Benjamin. Hi, Randy, the slot wizard.
Now she can't read this, so I'm putting everything up for you. Can you read the screen below above the ticker tape?
Yes.
Okay, good. And do I call you Patricia? Is that it or
I usually
Patty?
go by Patty.
All right, cool. So nice to see those gentlemen here this morning in Florida, Claimers Ted. And then you do know quite a few people will see this afterwards too.
Yes.
So this will go on for years. And years
Forever.
after I'm gone. No, once my channel is closed down, I don't know what happens to all if it closes down. What happens to all my videos?
Videos.
I'm guessing they cut them all out.
Well, are you saving all your videos?
I'm saving most, but because I've run out of room because I videotaped so much and filmed so much, I've had to delete about 100 of the first ones. And I delete a lot of my clips randomly too, which is too bad. I can't keep up with making videos from all my clips. I have
Yeah.
video clips all the way back into early March that I haven't touched. I download as many as I can. I make as many movies as I can, separate them out. And I still probably have 50 videos I could make from the past. My problem is too much filming in the casino a lot.
Well, I just save all mine on flash drives so that
Uh,
I have them on flash drives.
I have them on a backup
Backup
yeah,
hard drive.
yeah, backup hard drive, but now it's full. I filled it up because I
Yeah.
have over 700 videos already.
Yeah, just go
So
get just get some flash drives and save them on flash drives.
that's not a bad idea at all.
No,
Or
that's
just
really
buy
helped.
or buy another backup for $100. It's worth
Yeah.
it. A
Yes.
scratch Oh, scratch and match. How are you? So nice to see you. Doris, thanks for
Hi,
coming in.
Doris. Hi, scratch and match.
Randy. They're darling. They're neat people. I've got to check all of them and make sure if they've got videos, I've got to get over there. Now, here's a problem. How do we get to everybody we want to get to? Well, I got to start writing notes and then I start checking it off. But I get behind, guys, because I put so much time in at the casino. Then when I come home, I got to be a wife, a dog owner, a house cleaner, a cook, and everything else. And you guys have the same thing. Hey, the Great American Gambler is here. Hey, Kelly. Oh, how are you?
Hi,
So,
Kelly. Um, I
how do
don't
you?
spend as much time in the casino as you do. That's another challenge for me. We're about an hour and a half from the nearest casino.
Oh,
So we only go to the casino about twice a month. So when I'm
okay.
there, I record as much as I can,
Yeah.
and then I come home and upload the videos, and then we go back. So
Uh,
that's
yeah.
been a
That's kind of like the Great American Gambler, Kelly. He,
yeah.
he doesn't live near one. Am I guessing, Kelly, am I right? 5 hours away from anything? And you guys would probably want to live with me. I can be there every day, morning, noon, and night, but I try not to. So I go about 4 to 5 times a week. And I don't stay half an hour or an hour. So you can imagine how many video clips I have and some great ones. I just can't get them out fast enough.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to
Well,
pay a channel manager.
and
Uh,
that's a huge challenge if you're not close to a casino. Because if you drive to the casino, like I'm sure the Great American Gambler Kelly can tell you, if you drive to the casino and you're not having any luck that day, you just kind of got to make what you can because you're not coming back for a week or two.
Yep, that's right. And then, but the good news is you can make them shorter, like 9 to 15 minutes. My problem is
Mhm.
I have so much. I always feel I got to get in 30 minutes. Okay, let's go five
Yeah.
over. Well, we know the channels don't have time to watch them. Hey, Jason's here, man versus slots. Hi, guy. I love you.
Hi, Jason.
I got to get in. I want to win some of your contests.
I
I've
know. I
been
watched his live last night.
Yeah, he
But
is fun. I love his challenges. They're
and
they're
that's yeah.
brilliant.
Yes, his challenges. Well, I think he's in Vegas.
Yeah, he is.
So that's not
Down there, he was traveling Yamava, Sobo. I can't say the word. Um, anyway, here, Great American Gambler said he's 200 miles away from a casino.
yeah.
Now, what did Randy say? No problem. My problem is that I live too close to my local casino. Me too. Hey, Randy, are you within walking distance? I'm within, I have an electric bike, guys. I could probably get there in an hour. But basically, I drive and it's a half an hour to three different casinos. Angels of the Wind, Tulalip, Resort Casino Hotel, and Quilceda Creek, which is the same as the Tulalip tribe. They work together with Tulalip. Hey, yesterday, Patty, I was told to stop filming at Tulalip. So
Oh,
interesting. A week ago, one of the gals said, "You can film." So I thought maybe I was special. I'm not. They wanted me to put my camera away and they said, "We have a strict policy." Now, this was a younger guy who looks like he might be new. So maybe he doesn't know the unwritten word is let PK film. But have you ever been asked to stop filming and to leave a casino?
I've never been asked to stop filming. I always try and get permission before I film, which is really a challenge because
It is.
it's hard to get a hold of somebody. They don't return phone calls, they don't return emails. Um, you have to go through the process. There's been one casino in Cripple Creek that does not allow recording at all, but the other casinos have been pretty friendly about it. I'm
Good.
trying to get permission to record at Monarch and Blackhawk, and I have permission to record during the week, but not on the weekend.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
That's kind of like Kelly with his poker. They prefer, and he did his lives super late.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw when he played
But that was cool.
Texas
Didn't
Hold'em
he?
the other night. Yeah.
He's doing super well. I'm really proud of him. So, guys, just as we're talking, my challenge is to get to you, to respond to you, to get to your channels. And I've made a list of only 100 people that I need to see daily, maybe 200. But I'm spending too much time in the casino now. I got it. If I'm going to come to you, your lives and yours, Patty, and your videos, I have to cut back on gambling. And am I a gambaholic? I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
going to
I have
answer.
a list. I have a list of all of the channels that I'm subscribed to, and I
Yeah.
go through and use a little check system when I watch a video. And then a lot of times it takes me a while to get back to people when they do watch my video, because if you come in and watch my video and comment, I'm going to wait until I watch one of your videos and comment and then reply to you so that I know that I've returned the support.
Yeah, and you're really good. You try to watch the whole video from start to end. Now
Yeah.
let's talk about that for a minute. We know that Kelly does that with the people who does that tip for him. And my agreement with Kelly, the Great American Gambler, is I watch from the beginning to the end. Even if I have to cook dinner, I keep that thing running. Now,
Yeah.
do I do it for every channel? No, because I know they don't do it for me. Now, it hurts both sides.
It hurts your channel. If people come in and watch your channel for a short period of time, it
Yep.
lowers your retention and YouTube stops pushing your video out because they're saying this has really low retention. People don't like it.
Oh my
So
God. I never
you're
thought
not, people are coming in and they think, oh, I'm coming in and commenting on the video. But unless they're watching I would rather them watch one video a month and watch the whole thing than to watch 10 a month and watch, 20, 30 seconds,
yeah.
because they're killing those videos when they do that.
Yeah, and that's something we need to maybe talk more about today too, right during this. Hey, look at Randy. He has a little humor in here. Pam, I drive to my casino, but if I lose all my money, I hitchhike home, saves on my gas. Yes, but you be careful. Do you carry a taser or anything in case you get one of those creepos who thinks you're cute, Randy? Uh, so look, we got a little love struck here this morning. Oh, I love her. A good friend now. And for sure, when I see her videos, it'll be beginning to end. I'm not going to ruin her
Yeah.
analytics, but we have a problem. That's the other thing. I haven't had time to watch full videos. So a lot of you haven't seen me there. I wish there was a separate thing where we could run in, hit a thumbs up, write a comment, and then come back later to watch it.
Yeah. And you
Uh,
can.
a lot of times, like I'll go to Lori Luckbox and I'll watch part of it and I go, oh my God, that's 2 hours. I got to run. It's been 45 minutes. I'll come back later. Well, I think if I come back later, it might look like a view, but it hurts her analytics to break it up. Is that correct?
Yes. So that's why I said I would rather, if you want to support each other, then do it the right way. Watch one video and watch the whole thing. And, it's impossible to watch every single video that every single person
Yep.
loads.
Yep.
So pick one, watch the whole thing, comment on it, and thumbs up on it, and give them the full support on that video. And then and they'll reciprocate, hopefully, and then you can reciprocate back and forth. And I have some that I do that with regularly that aren't slot channels, like Street Stories.
Yeah.
Love them. They're great about reciprocating, watching the videos. And there's others, but and that's why I said I would rather someone watch one video a month and watch the whole thing than watch
Yeah.
10.
We really should have some kind of list, not to put anybody down. We know everybody's busy out there,
Mhm.
and I'm not upset with anybody, but I'd like to have a list of people who watch from beginning to end, and just the videos on my channel they choose, because I put a lot of product out. Is it fair for me to just watch one when they have to watch 10 of mine? No. So they pick and choose. And then if I had a list of like 10 people and we all just watched beginning to end, and then we branched out as we had more time, or we'd stop in lives occasionally. Um, there's a few lives that I watch if I can, beginning to end. It's tough though, especially when they're going 2 hours. Um, but I really, you and I will talk more about it. You and I are going to
Yeah.
collaborate at Granny Fest. We're
In
going to go.
October. And that's the next time I'm going to be in Vegas. I'm not going to make it out there till October. Unfortunately, I started this channel and we usually go to Vegas, 4, 5, 6 times a year. My mother lives there. She's real close to one of the casinos. So we're usually going there a lot. But
Yeah.
we had the pandemic, and then I
Crazy.
just had so many things going on in my life. Both of my
Yeah.
kids got married, my daughter had a baby. So we've been wanting to stay kind of close to home for
Yeah.
till my grandson came.
And anybody that came in late, she's in Colorado. Tell them more destination wise, how close. You're 60 minutes from Denver. Is that
Denver. We're
correct?
in Colorado Springs.
Yep. Hey, Lovestruck said we definitely need to educate everyone on this topic. I bet most people don't realize it's actually hurting channels. So right now, my list and man versus slots. I just added you, Jason. It's going to be I watch beginning to end when I go. Now, the problem is if I'm have to run, there's an emergency or I forgot something, I'm going to try to leave it running. I hope my computer doesn't die because it's on day and night
Yeah.
sometimes. But Love Struck, The Great American Gambler, I commit to you, Casino Lady, today. When I watch one, it's going to be beginning to end. But I know you and others, maybe not you, if you have time, you immediately go to the analytics. You can tell when people are watching, unless there's a delay in the analytics, and there could be a delay. So keep that in mind, Kelly, and
Yeah.
everybody else. Um, Hey, Randy, what'd you say? I don't need a taser. Nobody thinks I'm cute except for Rhino Man. Oh, that's cool that you like him. He's adorable with that hat on. I love that hat. I thought about wearing my cowboy hat once in a while, cowgirl, but early in the morning, I don't know. So, Great American Gambler said, when you put your name in the comments, it's a sign that I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
Oops.
That's a
All
good
right.
idea.
When you put your name in the comments. What do you mean? When you put your own name in, I need direction, black and white. So anyway, that's okay. Lovestruck, what'd she say? I'm sure that isn't true, Randy. Oh yeah, that's funny. Okay, uh-oh, guess what we have? Okay, I'm gonna try to get rid of the
I'll say
naked.
yes, Randy, but I don't have my glasses on.
Okay, I'm gonna block the users. The naked people, I just need them to go away. I do think it could affect YouTube strikes and warnings if we don't monitor the naked people, especially if they say F words and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Recipe from Nature. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's been a while, my dear. I need to get over to you too. It reminds me. Let me write them down, guys. Okay, from nature. So getting back to you, my dear,
Hi,
uh,
James.
tell me about when you grew up, your high school days, your elementary
Well,
days. Who affected you the
my
most?
father was in the military, so we did travel quite a bit. Um,
Thanks, Tina.
Everywhere. We were overseas. We were in Panama,
Hey, James.
and then we ended up coming back to Colorado. when my sister started high school, at that point, my parents made a decision not to move us anymore, and we stayed here, even though my dad was transferred other places. We stayed here because they wanted us to have, you know, high school at the same place. So I went to school here in Colorado Springs.
Great.
I'm married. I have been married for 35 years. Uh,
Congratulations.
yes. As I said before, I'm retired. I'm a retired science teacher. I went to school, got my bachelor's degree in biology, got my master's degree in space studies, and I taught
Well,
primarily at middle school. I taught some high school, I taught at the college, but I'm done now, retired,
well, yeah,
living
it's
the
not.
good life.
Did you have to teach during COVID at all, or you retired just before
I
then?
retired the year before COVID. I
Oh my
retired right
gosh.
before COVID started. So
I
it
I
was
retired before COVID too. I
mhm,
was phys ed, health teacher,
yeah.
dance teacher, and I wrote art grants and stuff like that. You know what? We're so lucky we retired before COVID. My friends
Yeah.
that are teachers, and I have a lot of them, dear people, it was so challenging for them to try, especially elementary, to teach,
Oh, yeah.
what, 6, 7, 8 subjects to kids that, some of
Aren't
them, their
there.
attention spans, yeah, their attention
Yeah.
spans, and the special needs kids, they can't stay there all day. You know, my girlfriend who's a nurse in the schools, she still had to go in because the special needs kids still went in,
Yes.
and, she was there and, she was handling, the COVID thing and reports, and it was a challenge, man, just to
No.
hear all that. I feel blessed that I retired, but of course, teaching was a beautiful career, wasn't it, honey?
It was. I really enjoyed teaching. Um, the politics of it is whatever. But the kids are, there's the up and down. But
Yeah,
I mean, what a wonderful job to have to be greeted every morning
and
by
love.
kids who are happy to see you and, the good mornings every day, every day.
Yeah. You mentioned politics. I learned I'm feisty. I don't know if any of you know that. I'm kind of a feisty. And we grew up and we had to, we weren't rich. So there were all kinds of challenges working hard as a teenager. You too, maybe. I don't know. We've got to check into that. But I learned how to deal with adversity and issues. And thank God I am a strong, feisty woman, or I would not have survived some of those administrators because I say how I feel and they don't like it. If you
I know.
disagree, it's amazing. I don't miss that at all, honey. So you
No, I
didn't.
don't miss that part of it. I don't
Oh,
miss that
well,
part of it at all.
not everybody that moves up in their job is qualified. They sometimes want to get rid of them out of the classroom, and if they get a administration degree, but that's okay. We wish them well, and we hope they get
Yes.
better. I had about 60% of my administrators were great, loved them,
Yeah.
and about 40, absolutely. Why the heck did anybody move them in that spot? So,
Yeah,
oh, hey, while we're at it, I want to ask you. You said you have two kids, two children,
I have 2. They're grown, so they're not
and you put
children
them
anymore.
through. Did you put them through college, university?
Yes, they're both done with college. My son lives in Texas. He raced motocross when he was growing up, and he wanted to go to Texas and get his pro license. So he moved to Texas when he was 18 and didn't go to college, which I wanted him to. Got his pro license, had a really bad accident on his bike, ended up
Oh,
having surgery, but he met a girl while he was there. So
oh,
after he had surgery, he had to come home and have surgery and recover. He pretty much said, I want to go back to Texas. I want to go to school out of state. Thank you.
oh my God!
And they ended up getting married and they're still there in Texas. So,
Wonderful. Hey, Preston came in. He only has a few minutes, but that is
hi,
so nice to
Preston.
stop in. And then Lovestruck said, "My hat's off to all teachers. I know I have never been a teacher, so I appreciate each and every one of you." She
Yeah.
is wonderful. If you guys haven't subscribed to Lovestruck Gambling, please do. Any of these channels here, Man versus Slots, The Great American Gambler, and especially Casino Lady. It's all about her today. We'd
No,
love
she
her to
was so
know.
funny on your last live this over the weekend or two ago. when she was walking her dogs. She was just
Yeah.
hilarious.
Isn't that great? She has to go pick up some dogs.
Doggy
Anyway,
food.
I love it, and I love the tattoos. Uh, oh, man versus slots. I'm betting you 2 were awesome teachers. Well, I thought I was. I was a workaholic, so I went out of my way,
I
but I
know.
use all the silly, humor. I believe it or not, I can be humorous, but not in an adult kind of way. It's
Yeah.
more for the kids, just really kinda goofy, fun stuff, and I can go from character to character, and all those kids, I wonder if you did that too,
You know,
Patty.
it's so much work. I don't think people realize how much teachers work outside of the classroom. I mean, I remember spending, 5, 6 hours making a lesson that was 20-minute lesson,
Yep.
for an activity. And I taught science. So we did a lot of labs and a lot of, hands-on things.
Yeah, yeah, guys, you heard she's a science, and then what was your specialty? Not NASA, but what did you call it? Uh,
Space studies.
space
My
study.
degree, my bachelor's degree was in biology.
Okay, very cool. Hey, Randy said, "Casino lady, I have a master's degree in CRO, cleaning refrigerator out." Boy, do I need you here, Randy.
I know.
We have
You
an
can
extra
come to
bedroom.
my house. Teach me how
I
to clean it out. It's like I'm always cleaning the refrigerator out. I don't know where the stuff comes from.
And you gotta get it out there before the mold grows. My
Yeah, I
husband,
think you
I don't you guys know who a G-Man is. He's right now down at the Evergreen Fair, in Monroe, the grounds. He's a supervisor for equestrian, something. I'm sorry, I can't remember it all. He's there for 3 hours, and they're planning for the big fair coming up this summer. And so he's a big horseman. He loves that. But anyway, that's why he's not here, and he wanted to say hi. I'm sorry, casino lady.
oh,
Um,
that's my daughter-in-law loves horses. She used to ride, so she is a horse lover. My other daughter is at home right now on maternity leave,
oh, that's
and
cool. You're
with
gonna
my
be a grandma.
I well, she already had the baby. She had the baby the end of May, so she had a
Nice.
little baby boy, and I'm a grandma now.
Oh, that
Finally,
is so
took him long
that's
enough. So,
yeah. Well, you mentioned something, I wanna address this. You mentioned, that we both are older women, more mature. I'm probably the great grandmother of YouTube, and I'm cool about it. I'm thrilled. I embrace it because I'm gonna enjoy every day, guys. I figure I got 25, maybe 30 years if I'm lucky left, and I'm not gonna let anything slow me down. Health wise, just praying that I have good health to keep moving and having fun. And casinos are fun, but you are much younger than me, honey, and it doesn't matter. You're gonna
no, I'm pretty old.
well, don't worry about it. Just let it go and just, we are good examples for everyone. And the thing
Yeah, and
is
I think we're doing it for the right reason.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I am in no way looking for a career. I mean, I'm not looking to get rich off of YouTube. I've already had my career.
yeah.
I am enjoying the retired life and spending my money gambling and and I know you probably spend more in the casino than you make on YouTube anyway. So
Oh, by far. I mean, 1,000 times over.
yeah.
I mean, nobody knows. I mean, the new people that wanna start channels, the younger ones are thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna make money. Look at Lady Luck. Look at, Brian
Mhm.
Christopher, the big jackpot." No, guys, you will be so shocked at such little money you make. You're going, "What?
Mhm.
What's going on?" So you gotta love it for different reasons, and some of us for the new friends, some of us for learning, and also you've got a little legacy. Our faces are on camera. Okay,
Yeah.
in 10 years, I'm gonna look back and go, "Wow, I sure look better now than I did then than I do now."
Yeah.
I'm joking a lot, but we're having fun, but we can end it all if we want. We can walk away from this, or we can keep going and evolve. So, Patty, because you're such a bright gal and everything, you'll just kind of move and grow as you want, and
And
you're
I
gonna
wanna do some other things on YouTube too.
yeah.
I've got some other ideas of things that I'd like to start recording and posting, and I'm thinking, let me get this channel going first though. Um, and then
Yeah.
I can add more. And the other thing that I noticed is there aren't a lot of women doing slot channels on their own.
Oh, okay.
It's generally couples.
Well, I'll tell you what, my husband doesn't do anything. He just
Yeah,
shows up. He shows up and looks cute. And he is darling, but he doesn't wanna do the filming, the editing,
yeah,
anything. So I am on my own, but it's
yeah,
true, he adds to the video, and
yeah.
he will sit and interview, and that's sweet, and
That's
he doesn't mind me going and staying at casinos, but I hear you. All those people doing it on their own, it's a struggle, I'm sure. But there's a lot of guys out there that are single doing it too. The
yeah,
couples that are doing it are getting double fold time because they're going to one's going to one live, the other is going there. Look at the Yoshis. There's four of them. They can split
yes,
up. They
yeah,
split up and they conquer. But I
yeah.
mean, good for them. It's cute. They're sweet. Hey, Vegas Slots Channel's in the house. Thank you. And
Bye.
it's so nice, and scratching with demand. Basically, scratching, I decided not to bring anybody on right now, honey. He wanted to come in and say hi. Uh, do you, know scratching with demand at all?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And he's in a lot of the lives too.
oh, well, then I can bring him in then. But the problem is, um, I have to turn my phone back on. It's in the other room. Hey, Dallas, I don't think I can do it. We don't want that echo problem. And by the way, Scratching with Demand gave me details of how not to have echoing problems. And both Patty and I have walked through it. And I'm hoping Chris and Lou, I can talk to them before they get on that flight to go to their cruise, because it'd be horrible if we have that when they're in Italy, the echoing.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. That ought to be fun.
Yes, I'm excited. That'll be next Saturday. So instead of Slots and More, we're going to have a chat with them in Italy at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But
And we love to take cruises. We take cruises every year. Just last October, we took the whole family and we went on a cruise, and that was fun. I don't know. I can't keep up with my kids, and they run a little bit too fast for me. But I know you had mentioned you wanted to look at some cruising, and I'm going to send you an email, because there's a way that if you're playing in the casinos a lot, like Carnival does like a fun match. If you send them like what you're doing in the casinos, the
yeah.
offers you get from them, they'll start sending you offers for cruises.
Oh, I like that. Well, we are going to join the Chris and Lou, the James Spitzer Cash Out, the Gambler After Dark, that cruise that they're going to plan in a year. But we've never done a cruise. But you know what? If they do that, it'd be great. I know Slotinista just came back from one, and she was comped. From what I heard her say, she was comped everything. So Vegas Slot Channel, always a pleasure to have you in the house, my dear. I'm gonna see them in September. Oh, the Great American Labor Day Slot Slam, guys, September 4th and 5th. We're working on that right now at Rampart. And Casino Lady, I have an opening in the afternoon if you're interested on Monday.
I just don't know if I can get reception in Cripple Creek. I've talked to TLC Slots, and we've talked about meeting up there and trying to do a live.
Yeah.
So we might try and do that. I know that Straight Up Slots went live from there one time, but I don't know how their connection was, because every time I go up there, my phone loses connection because it's up in the mountains.
Wow. Can you
So,
do okay, you can't do cellular data then, right?
you know,
So,
it's like completely lose everything. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try some stuff next time I go up there and see how the connection is and talk to them about doing a live. So
all right.
I'll connect with you on that.
All right, very good. Uh, so a Love Struck is being our mod. Isn't that wonderful? She's
Yeah.
doing a good job, guys. I'm pretty impressed. And who is the worst mod in the world? I thought that the Gambler After Dark was going to say Pamela, me. Um, I just I'm not good at it. I try, but you have to go fast to get everybody's links and then drop them. Have you done that yet, Patty? Have you been a mod for
No,
any?
I'm terrible mod too, because I don't even know how to drop a link. I mean, it's
Oh,
hard.
I do, but you have to copy and paste them. You almost need a list in front of you of all the channels alphabetically, and then to copy and paste. And I have to get out, go to the channel. I don't have that list, and then copy, and then I come back and I go, oh my God, I'm behind in the chat.
Yeah.
So I'm not a good person, but for it, but I will help. Like the gambler, the great American gambler. I told him I would help. Oh, he just said I need a woman. Okay,
I
but
can
this
block the nakeds. I can.
you can block the naked. Very good. Well,
Yeah, there we go.
but guys, as a biology teacher, I think she's a lot more clever than we know. You had
I
to be
need to
savvy.
watch YouTube videos on how to do all this stuff.
Okay, yeah, and that so you got to take time to do that. And you're not working now, right?
No, no.
The panel link. Oh my gosh, Scratch It with Demand wants to come in. So I may have to drop the link right here because I can't go to my phone.
I
First of all, Casino
Slot
Lady, should
Mates is here too. Slot Mates, they just hit their 1,000 subscribers.
oh,
Congratulations.
congratulations, and you guys, thanks for stopping in. I watched your premiere. That was fun. They hit a huge jackpot. God, I loved it. You ended with that $4,000. I shouldn't tell people. Whoops. So everybody, you got to go watch them. They're one of their latest releases. That's another channel I want to go to more. I Guys, you can tell I'm artsy fartsy. I'm out there, I'm everywhere. I need to write a list and I need to go. If I go to your channel, I need to see 2 to 3 movies because it takes me a while to get back to
Yeah.
you. How about you, Patty?
Well, I try, I have a list. I keep a list. I can't without a list. I have a whole list of people I'm subscribed to, and I try and jump in and watch a video here and there. I will tell you though, some of them I just am not watching anymore because they don't reciprocate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll say stay friends with them and stay subscribed to them, but I mean, I can't spend hours a day watching videos of people that don't ever come to my channel and
Right.
watch.
Or they come and they don't watch, but they just
Mm.
put a thumbs up and write something.
Yeah.
Um, so everyone that's listening, I've been guilty of doing that. I mean, I have always watched something, but not the full one every time, not if you're going to 40 channels a day. But I'm trying to choose a certain amount, just like you, and that we watch beginning to end. And I wish there was a way that we could go to all the channels and support, but not hurt their analytics. How do we do that, Patty? Is there an answer?
I just go down my list and I like do 5 and I'll watch 5 videos of the list and I put a little dot by them and then I keep going down the list until I get through it and then I start over at the top. And I'm
Wow.
not watching all of their videos. I might only get to 1 or 2 of their videos a month. But when I do watch them, I am watching the whole thing and I am giving them full support.
Thank you, Lovestruck. So good to have you here. New friend of mine. I'm watching her videos from top to end. I want to see, I think Solid Mates, I'm going to put them on that list too.
Yes.
And then it's nice. Again, I just want to clarify this. I put out a lot of material. They're not all 10 minutes. They're longer, some of them. You don't have to watch them all. But if I come and watch a couple of yours, go ahead and come over and watch a couple of mine. You can choose them. The other thing, if we're running really fast, why not go to their shorts, watch their shorts? That way you're going the beginning to end. If you don't have any time, guys, go to our shorter ones, watch those. Keep them running while you're doing the dishes, whatever. But it is not cool if we're not watching most of the video. And it ruins our channel. Is that correct?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you can't sit and watch the whole thing and then hit a playlist and comment on one of the videos and say I watched this playlist.
Yes, do it and keep it running.
Yeah.
Um,
You could do
I
that while you're cooking dinner, doing laundry, whatever, and just let it run for, 30 minutes, an hour.
Yes.
And that helps.
Solar Mate said, very true. Very difficult to keep up with everyone's content. Also, Lucky Obsession Slots is in the house. Thanks, sweetie. Congrats, Solar Mates. Yeah, that 4,000 was so cool. It was a 3-reel spinner. I mean, I don't do those. I'm trying to think. That was on a Patty? They did $100 spins. God, I
Oh,
love that. I love that couple. Plus,
I
they're wonderful
just
parents.
don't have the I've never done $100 spins. Never.
Oh, well,
No.
I think they're high rollers, but they also do 250, right, Sarah? Oh, here comes the naked people.
Yeah.
Somebody said don't block them. I'm blocking them, man, because I've had warnings and strikes. I can't take a chance, people.
Yeah.
If I lose my channel, I lose all my videos too.
Yeah.
Except I don't want to start again. Who wants to start another channel again? Start all over? Not me. Although we did start another channel, but it's just a backup so we can quickly run over there to let everybody know what happens. Once they cut you out, you're out. You can't communicate. Did you know that, Patty?
I've heard that. I haven't had any strikes, but I haven't gone live. So that
Okay.
might be some of it.
You're going to go live with me. We're
In
going to
October.
practice. We're going to do a challenge. Well, I wouldn't mind doing a challenge now. I challenge you to go live sooner. I'm eating peanut butter toast, guys. Sorry. So basically, what I would do is we'll choose.
I might go to when I go to Cripple Creek this weekend, I might just do like a test live for like 5 minutes and
Do
just
it.
jump in randomly, and all of a sudden live, and just to see how it goes.
Well,
If
let
I
me
can
know.
get reception and if it works
Well,
up
and
there.
let me know when you think that might happen so I can keep my eyes on it because I don't check all my messages. They're popping up, they're scrolling. You scroll down, you go like this, and you go, "Oh my God, there's 50 things." What? And then I look through, I go, "What can I see quickly?"
Yeah.
And so what we
And
really want, go ahead.
that's the thing. Sometimes when people comment on my videos, I don't reply right away because I wait until I have a chance to go in and watch one of their videos and comment. And that way I keep track of who's watched and who I owe support to.
Yes, exactly. Hey, I'm going to drop the link, guys, in the chat in just a minute if anybody wants to come on. But I agree. Now, listen, this is what Soul Mates said, and I knew this, but we should clarify so not everybody thinks they're going $50 to $100 every spin. The slot gave us a few big line hits and gave us the ability to play $100 spins. I do like going to them because they surprise us with those higher
Yeah,
bets.
they do some high rolling bets every once in a while, and that's kind of exciting.
It is, and I do that, but not like them. My highest was $50 bets, but I've never hit anything on 50, maybe $100 back. That's it. Casino Lady, this is Dallas, scratching with demand, says Casino Lady Slots, I'll be there to show my full support. He
Thank
really,
you.
guys, he's a good supporter.
Yes.
He really is. But well, before we bring you in, young man, I want to just get a little bit more into Patty, our casino lady. Okay, where are you right now with subs? Let's get straight down to it.
I'm like at 900.
Really close. So, guys, spread the word out there. So, Patty, contact me after this, and then I want to support you by sharing some of your top videos. And so, in the next 3 weeks, to share 3 different ones. So, but you've got to write to me, remind me to do. And Solat made same thing for you. Anybody I've interviewed in the Great American Gambler, I want to share out your videos, put it on my community. And who knows, maybe a couple more people will see it. Oh my gosh, Kaz is in the house. Don't worry,
Hi,
sweetie.
Kaz. Hi,
Kaz,
Kaz.
good to see you. Hey, we know you have to sleep. I know you were at Scratching with Demand last night. I stopped by and said hi to you, Dallas, and I saw Kaz in the house. Kaz, when do you sleep? Do you have multiple personalities, honey, that can just stay awake at different hours? What's going on, Kaz? You're amazing. We should give Kaz an award for being the person who can get to the most lives. Amazing. Randy's still here. All right, Randy, we love you. Lucky
Yeah.
Obsession, we love you too.
Man versus slots. Jason had asked when I was going to be in Vegas, and both Pamela and I are going to be in Vegas for Granny Fest in October.
So is
So,
he. I think. Yeah,
so
right.
anybody that's going to be there, connect with us. Maybe we can. They don't have anything planned for like lives or anything. Maybe we can throw something together and
Oh,
do
well, yeah.
Saturday or something.
Oh yeah, that's cool that they don't. So we can all go live when we want. All right. Okay, I'm probably not going to stay in the hotel there. I'm going to stay on the strip where they give me lots of comps. And I want luxury too. And I can just take a cab or yeah, I don't think I'll do an electric bike. Uh, but take a cab there.
I don't
Uh,
think we're gonna stay at El Cortez either. I haven't got any offers from them, for October, so we'll probably either be at, like, the Golden Nugget or Circa or the D.
okay. Hey, Running Man just came in. Hi, sweetie. I love you. I love that cowboy hat too. Like me, a cowboy. But anyway, he's absolutely right. He says, "Hi everyone. Your target audience shouldn't be other creators. It should be non-creators. Creators are busy creating and can't watch everyone. You are right.
Yeah.
I watch 5 to 10 channels a day and different ones each day. That's still almost too much for me because I'm in the casino. When I go to the casino, I can be there 10, 12 hours, guys. And I hope less. Oh, okay. Here, Writer Man said over 150 channels in total per week. Is that right? I think that's what he said. Can you clarify that again? So 150 channels. Wow. And Patty, how does he do it? Because he goes live sometimes twice a day. Amazing. Uh, okay. Oh, here we go, guys. Cass said, no, Auntie, I've been awake for 2 days. I don't sleep a lot in this weather. I have no fan or air condition. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Okay, so getting back to you, what are your plans for the future with this? Are you just having fun or,
I'm just
what
having fun. I have
okay,
no plans. I have no plan from day to day. I just whatever happens, happens.
yeah.
It's I'm gonna continue to play slot machines. I'm gonna continue to gamble. As long as I'm enjoying doing it, I'll continue to upload videos. I would like to do some table games because
Me
really,
too,
um,
me too.
we love blackjack and Texas Hold'em. We used to go to Vegas and just play tournaments. Um, they
Oh
used to
my
have
god,
so many
you
poker
should.
tournaments in Texas Hold'em tournaments in Vegas. We used to play those all the time, and blackjack. And now my son's taught me how to play 3 card poker. So
How are you gonna get on the tables though? They don't even allow fairly good sized ones. You'll have to
no,
find a local yoga place. And by
that's
the way, little slot gal is here. Thanks, honey, for coming
yeah.
in.
I have to find somewhere that will allow that.
Oh, by the way, Random Man said, yeah, 150 channels a week. So he's keeping track of that. You must be very organized, Tim or Tom. Who are we talking to this morning? Only watch between 4 and 5:30 a.m. only. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, oh, he wakes up early. That's right. You told me that once, Tom. Um, so uh, I guess we got to get more organized like him and get up. What time should we start waking up, Patty? So we can watch 10 channels at least.
I don't know. I just kind of click on throughout the day. I probably
I
do 5 or 6 a day.
Okay. And then I try when I have my phone with me, but I can't do it when I'm driving, guys. I can't really type because I'll get in and I do it sometimes. Not good. I should just if I could write, I got to get the speaker and just say and have Siri type it in for
Yeah,
me instead. I got to get more I don't know, techie. But let's let's see what Soul Up Mate says, and then we'll get back to you. Red Rock Casino said they allow filming of table play as long as the other players are okay with it. Ooh, wow, we'd have to go all the way over to Red Rock. See, I wouldn't mind doing table games once in a while. Am I good at it? No. I would be a comedy. It would be a comedy show if I go play cards. Um,
yeah.
I
El
watch.
Cortez allows tables too, but I think you have to make plans in advance. But maybe, um,
I don't know if they do or not. They do for the bigger channels, but
yeah,
I have friends who
I
couldn't
don't
get on
know.
there at
Well,
all.
Gambling Grannies played on the tables there.
Well, she's big. Isn't she a lot bigger than us? And she's
She has
well
like
known.
4 or 5.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, she's known. She's been loyal there. A lot of people started their
Yeah.
table games a while ago before the rules got tough. So they
Yeah.
get to continue. Slotty D,
Yeah.
Kelly, but Gambling Granny, I'm not that big yet. And so,
Well, that
it,
yeah, that's the hard part. When you're a small channel, it's harder to get. I mean, they want the big channels there,
well, the
but
big channels are taking over. Yeah, that's true. That's
yeah.
just my opinion. Hey, Yoshi Slots, good to see you guys. Love you. Casino Lady Slots, they say hello.
Oh,
Jason's
yeah.
here. Scratching with Demand is here. What's your, Dallas asked, Casino Lady, what was your inspiration for starting your channel?
I was bored. I had explained earlier that during the pandemic, I started watching like YouTube channels, and I was watching Slot Lady a lot. And I would talk to my son on the phone about this, and he told me about some other channels to watch, like Big Jackpot and um,
Yeah.
other ones like that. And I told him I was going to do that. I was going to go to the casino and record my gambling and upload it. And they all laughed at me. So
Oh boy.
they thought it was funny. They didn't think I would do it. So I
And
did it.
you're doing great. Hey,
Yeah.
Solar Mates say that they are film friendly and you do not need approval. I think they're talking about Red Rock, right?
Red Rocks. Mm.
Okay, I hope. If I'm wrong, let me know, honey.
And I
Um,
am planning on being in Vegas a lot more over the next year. Like I said, we stayed
good.
close to home a little bit because we had some things going on with. I had some medical issues, and then my daughter was pregnant, and so I haven't been traveling as much. But my mother lives in Las Vegas, so I'm thinking of,
Perfect.
especially, like January, February, going out there for a month maybe and just staying.
Oh my God, that'd be so cool, Patty. Maybe
Yeah.
go there when it's not so hot. What is it right now? 105?
Well,
What is it?
I wanna go there, like I said, January or February when it's cold here and it's
Oh,
warm
I
there.
see. Gotcha.
So I get out of the snow.
Okay, we got a little humor here. Randy, Rhino Man, if you don't say hi to me, I'm returning the Rhino Man 100% pure silk rhinestone socks you sent me. I love it. Okay, that's it, Rhino Man. You better clean that up, man. Say hello, hello, hello to everyone. Well, so Patty, we're going to see you do some card games. We're going to see you in
Yeah,
Vegas more.
hopefully.
What's your favorite slots to play in Vegas and the casino? Tell us.
My 2 favorites are Dancing Drums and, of course, Buffalo Gold. I love those
Yes.
2 machines. I play those every time. Now, there's some that I would like to play that we don't have at the casinos that I play at. I like Rake and Bacon, and I know there's a new Rake and Bacon Deluxe. I
Yeah.
wanna go play those. They just don't have all the machines here. I've seen that new, Huff and Puff and More. I'd like to try that one.
Hey, do you like Ultimate Firelink?
I like Ultimate Fire League. They don't have it at the casino.
I
Right.
just discovered we have it at Talayla. So now my friends like Short Stack, who wants to do collaborations, but she probably not on StreamYard, but just do one and then send everybody over to look at the other
Yeah.
collaborations. So it's channel to channel. Now I can do that because that's one of her favorites. Well, you and I will choose like dancing drums and do one. You'll do a
Oh, yeah.
30-minute piece, and then, like competition, Slot Hustler and I did that with dancing drums once. It was fun, and I actually
Yeah.
did get some new, subs. Let's talk about subs again. I just heard that the growth in YouTube went from 25% a year to 10 recently, because of a variety of things, TikTok, etc. So, do any of you out there have anything to add to that? And Solat Mates, thank you for clarifying Red Rock. Got it for friendly, film friendly. So here we are. So we are growing. We know that people did really well when COVID first came. It was a 75% growth rate for
Yeah.
channels that were established. Now that COVID is, 3 years on and changing up, easing up some of the rules, it goes back and forth, right? We're noticing a slowdown. So don't get depressed, people, if you're not growing fast. Um, if you see people growing super fast, it may be natural. It could be they're purchasing too, subs and views. But I won't talk about that now because I have friends who do that. I don't do it. Um, but You got to be careful with your credit card when you go to companies like that, Patty. You
Well,
don't
those
do it.
aren't the subs that you want anyway. You don't want those subs. I want people to watch my videos because they want to watch my videos. I want them to enjoy this with me. Um, I don't want to buy subs that I don't really know the point of that. Just so you can get to 1,000 subscribers and make $10 or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm not making much. People go, God, you got a lot of product out. I'm going, wow. When you don't want to hear what I make, you'll get sick. It's horrible. But I think you can see it on what is that called? Social Blade. So also,
Yeah.
guys, realize this. I hid my subs for a while. I noticed Rhino Man did it, Lolo, let's see, Courtney, and some other people, because I thought, well, maybe that's a good idea. Uh, Judging on your size of your channel, I thought. But then when I went ahead and went, well, they're going to change the rule anyway. Let's go ahead and show everybody my subs. They put all your accumulation for a month into one lump sum. And so that doesn't look good. It looks like, God, you bought something, but you didn't. So you look behind all those days in Social Blade, you see 000. Then you know that they clumped them together.
Yeah.
So, but if you see a 1.2K or a 500 subs in one day, and then you see 300, 250, then that is suspect that somebody bought them or somebody bought them for them. But
Well,
we
and
will,
the thing is, once you get to 1,000 and you're monetized, it subs don't matter. It's
they
views.
don't.
It's all about views.
It's
And if
true.
you have 10,000 subs that aren't watching your channel, what's the point of that? I would rather have 1,000 subs that are watching my channel.
I agree. I agree. Hey, in the pandemic, this is Kaz, which is ongoing. True. I started watching someone called Slot Savvy PK and someone called Casino Lady. Oh, that's so
That's so
is she
cute.
darling? Oh, I love you.
That is great. She supports everybody. That is wonderful.
I like her personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, and I know it's tough. We're not all rich out there. Thank God she watches this. It's another view. We love it. Tommy, hi guy, good to see you. Glad you came. Yoshi's here. Kaz, little slot gal, Rhino Man, etc. Etc. Thank you. Benjamin Adams was here earlier. This is very nice. It's a testament to you, Casino Lady Slots. You're solid. You're grounded. You're a good person.
Well, I'm not looking to get rich off of YouTube. I, like I said, I've worked my career. I'm retired. I'm looking to have fun, enjoy myself, meet people, do what I like to do. And I think the ship has sailed for getting rich off of YouTube on slot channels.
Oh, absolutely.
There's too many big channels that have already have the market. So
Well, and if you have a huge amount of money that you can spend.
yeah,
I would say I'm not. This is positive, by the way. Mr. Hempe, he'll grow really fast because of how he does it, and
oh yeah.
he's so entertaining. And I forgot to mention Soul Up Mates are here, and Man versus Slots, and all of you that came in earlier. Thank you for coming by, the Great American Gambler. But
And Wendy
yeah,
City is here too. Wendy's
oh, I love them. That is so nice. They stopped in. Thank you. That's the other thing. They're very supportive. And you know what? The slot bandits have been showing up. I need to get over to them too. But I'm going to have to do what Tom does, Rhino Man, and you make a list and start marking it off and getting there because I'm overwhelmed with getting to channels. And they're not going to come to my lives if I'm not going to them. A live is different than just sitting and watching a video. A live, you get views from them. It doesn't hurt if they only stop for 5 minutes during a live, I think. What do you think about that, Patty? Does it hurt the analytics if they only
I think
stay?
it probably does.
Really?
The retention. I don't know how it works with lives. I don't know.
I don't either. I'm thinking
I
that the
haven't
rules.
really looked at all the analytics for that because I haven't done a live yet.
Hey, any of you guys that know that? So, like, a lot of times I'll stop in a live, but I can't stay the hour or 2, and I know you guys will do the same for me, like, right now. Some of you will come and some of you will be listening because I know Kelly's at work, but he's got this thing running the whole time. And some of you are coming and going, "Does it hurt our analytics to do that during live?" The, I've always been one that said, "Oh, just stop in. I don't care if you don't stay the whole time. I just wanna see you for a few minutes," and I really do. I figure because my attitude's that way, my analytics are probably down, way down. I don't really check them that much, but I'm just thrilled if you stop in for 5 minutes, kids. So I'm gonna be different, and I'm not gonna make a living off of this. Listen, I gamble, I would say what I make per month. Sometimes it's $150. I happen to notice I had $425 this month if I keep going. That's huge. But honey,
Yeah.
when I go gamble, I go through $1,000 each time. 500 to 1,000 and I hope to gosh I win because you
That's
add
one
that.
trip to the casino. One day at the casino.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
so if I stay overnight, gosh darn it, I'm gambling 2 days. So I
yeah.
better win the lotto. Hey, talking about lotto, how many of you guys bought the Mega Millions? 890 million or something? If I win that, we're gonna have a hell of a party, and I'm gonna pay for part of it. We'll all go to a hotel, and we'll have a blast. It would be fun. But, do you think I'm gonna win? What are my chances, Patty?
Um,
None.
1 in
I
8,000,000, 800,000,000?
Yeah, I think it's 890,000,000, and then by the time you pay taxes, and I figure 50%, so we'll have about 450 mil, and then, of course, I'll go through some of that gambling in the next 20, 30 years,
Yeah.
and, but we will be partying a little bit too much, I think,
Well, I tell
and
you what, if I won that, I would set my kids up for life.
hold it,
And
what did you say? It all went crackly. What did you
if
say? I
I
wanna hear.
won if I won that Mega Millions, I would set my kids up
Yeah.
so they would never have to worry about money or working ever again. They could go enjoy their lives and do whatever they want.
That's cool. Well, a lot of us said, in the old days, we're going to hide out, change our names, buy a house, and get the hell out of town. But I won't. I think I'll buy like 3 more properties, and then I'd move from place to place. Then all my friends that truly are friends on YouTube, true friends, I would have a place for them to come and visit. And I, of course, I'd be spending some money. I probably wouldn't give away chunks because, people would be coming to you from all over asking for money. It'd be ugly. We
I
do
would
s
do one of those extraordinary journeys. Have you seen those cruises that are like 100 days and they go like all
wow,
these places?
that's
That's what
great.
that
What
would
was
be
that? Is that like $100,000 or so? Do you know?
it's really expensive. I don't know how much it is, but I haven't looked into it because I'm sure I can afford it. But they do some that I mean, they're like there's one that's like a year on a cruise ship,
You know what? It sounds
and they
great,
just
but
go around
I
the
c
world or something.
I'm one of these people, I can't be on a boat that long. I'll feel, crushed. But it's a great
Oh,
idea for
you
me.
won't because they stop at ports and you're getting off the boat. And
Okay.
being on a boat, these cruise ships are so big. It's like you're in a town. You don't really feel the motion.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Hey, Windy City Frenzy, I hope I did say hello. I hope I'm not getting forgetful, kids.
yes, we said
I know you said hello. Lucky Obsession. Oh, by the way, Kaz says why that's why I do what I do with my channel. Oh, by the way, she has 188 subs. Cool, Kaz. Oh, Lucky Obsession. I need 15 subs to hit 1,200. Oh, guys, that's cool. Hey,
wow.
Lucky Obsession. I went to you the other day, honey, and I had to resubscribe. I'm noticing, guys, occasionally I have to resubscribe if it's been a while since I've been there. Do we have to go every week so we're still subs? Do you know? Anybody know the rules on that? Lucky wants only organic subs. And I agree. So down the road, I mean, we love all our people. We want to support our channels, but You're noticing I'm doing a lot of Triple Fortune Dragon Unleashed or Rising videos, Patty, and that's where my organics are watching. For a while when I was going to Vegas, I was playing other things. They weren't People weren't interested in my Vegas
Oh, I
slots.
know. I love Dragon Link. I love playing Dragon Link, but
Me too.
it does not get views. It just does not get views. I think if people want to watch Dragon Link, they're going to go watch Lady Luck play, $250 a spin.
I don't know. It could be your organics just are into something that's close to
Yeah,
home. Like those people that live in Los Angeles near Yamava and Vegas, their subscriber base, if it's local, is interested in what they play and what they
yeah.
win on. And it doesn't always necessarily have to do with your bet. Uh, but I mean, if I'm going to do a low bet, it's nice to show a jackpot or a high win on a low bet. People get thrilled with that too. One of my biggest, uh, and I want to ask you on this too. One of my biggest videos in the early days of this channel, and I'm less than 2 years old, by the way, um, was a dollar jackpot at three. What was it? $1,300 on a dollar on the Golden Roosters, the original. And I'm going, why did they like that so much? It
Yeah.
was crazy. Somebody must have shared it out or something, but it zoomed ahead of everything else. I'm just
It's
shocked.
strange how one video will just take off, and it's not the video that you expected. I uploaded a hand pay of over $4,000 on Dancing Drums, and it didn't get as many views as um, a luxury line where I won like $500 or $600.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
my first grand, $18,000 on Diamond's Locket Link. People don't like watching it because it's kinda
yeah.
slow. Well, $18,000, not that many views, guys. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. We don't know what's gonna
It's
go
not. I don't
well.
think so much what you play. It's what you play. What you play. They want to watch certain machines,
Yeah,
and it's
I'm
just figuring out what they want to see.
Hey, guys, guess what? I'm trying to get rid of this creepo, and it won't let me do it. So I sure hope that, the naked person find a girl for you. No, we don't wanna find a girl for us, but it won't let me get rid of them. Oh god, they're going past. It's like a virus. They're going past the beta blocker. They're going past the vaccine. Guys, can anybody else get rid of those guys? Aren't they clever how they can stay in there? Um, oh well, sorry guys. I naked is back and we can't get rid of them. Uh-oh. Sounds like a bad movie to me. So, Patty, you are down to earth, you're working hard, you're a bright woman, you're having fun, and
Yeah,
we're gonna grow together.
yeah.
And and it's I'm not racing for 3,000 or anything. I'm at 2,300. And as far as I know, it was organic. Um, at least on my side of it. But boy, was it a grind. Wow.
Well, that's my goal. My goal is to get to 1,000 by Granny Fest. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but that's what I'm trying to do. And then,
Okay.
I'll be at 1,000 because I know they have like things going on at Granny Fest that you have to have 1,000 subs to qualify for.
Really?
Yeah,
I bet they changed that rule. I better not say that. Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. Hey, you know what? Let me drop this link in a minute. D-Man has some answers to some of our questions.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to tell us?
No, I
Secret.
don't think so. We'll do another chat when we're in Vegas in October.
Yeah, we will. That'd be
Catch
great. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Just Cass says sometimes it doesn't count, but lives are better and anything up to 6 minutes, but it doesn't stop Google purging. Oh, it's Google's own. Okay. Interesting. All right. All right. Got it. It's over 1 billion now. Yoshi said, Yoshi, did you buy some of those mega millions? Let's do it, kid. I got 10 guys and we are going to party. I mean, the people I know well. We are going to party. And that I mean, I don't know. We'll all meet in Vegas to do something. I don't think I can afford Monte Carlo, although I've been there. I gambled in Monte Carlo.
Oh, and Rhino Man. said about why they unsubscribe you if you're not watching.
Yeah. What'd you say?
He said, if you don't watch at least 2 minutes of a creator you're subscribed to, when YouTube does a sweep for fake subscribers, they will unsubscribe you.
Oh, and I'm not even a fake, huh? But it's still they do it. Lives
Yeah.
are more about okay, Windy City says, Frenzy, I love their name, by the way. Lives are more about communication with your subscribers and getting new followers. Don't worry so much about how it affects it balances
Yeah,
out.
I
Okay,
think
very
that's what lives are really about. I agree with that.
Soulmate says 1 in 303 million is the chance, right, to win? Okay, let's do it, girl. Soulmates, I want to know, Sarah, did you buy a ticket? I bought 10. And Sarah can do her chicken rhino man can bring the whatever chicken.
Beer. Looks like
Oh,
beer.
oh, oh, the beer. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm having trouble. I haven't even been drinking, guys. All I've had is coffee and water this morning. So yeah, I maybe I need new glasses. Okay, Lucky Obsession said she bought 2 tickets and did not get one number. Friday's drawing. Of course, I know. Well, I'm going to get all 5.
My husband buys them every week. We don't want anything. So,
Good. Okay, now let me drop this. Let's see if I've got it right. But we will do okay. Uh-oh, I got to go back. Sorry, guys. Anyway, keep talking. Tell us more about yourself, young lady, while I do this.
oh, I don't know. What else do you want to know? Um,
What are your okay, what sports were you in when you were in high school? Were you into I like sports because I
a
taught
long
physics.
ago. Um, that was a long time ago. Basketball. Um, I did. Well, I coached tennis when I was teaching. I coached tennis,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
and my daughter played tennis. She loved tennis. Um,
Tell us tell us about your tennis. I want to
and
know.
I'm terrible. I just coach people.
Well, I started I got an award for being outstanding grounds level tennis coach where I had no tennis courts. I created my own tennis courts at this school,
Awesome.
elementary, and I wrote grants, and I got like 50 rackets, and I got all kinds of stuff. And they came out, the National Tennis Association, and gave me this big award, and then sent me to Multnomah down in Portland, and I met Stan Smith, and it was so cool. I was shocked I got the award. You don't have to be a great player; you just have to be a good coach. You
That's
know.
another thing people don't understand about teachers. I mean, you are trying to generate money. I mean, you're writing grants to get money for activities. I wanted to start a science fair at one of the middle schools I was at, so I had to write a grant to get the money to do it. And my favorite project there's a couple projects that I did with kids that I really enjoyed. One was I love gardening. I love flowers and I love gardening. So I did a grant to start a project where the kids were growing herbs and researching like the where the herbs came from, where they originated, where they're indigenous, how they were used in cultures, and
Yeah.
how they're used in for food sources, just everything about them. And it was so interesting. The kids found some things that I didn't even know um, about how some of these herbs have such special meaning in certain cultures, and that was really amazing.
That is so cool. Guess who's here? Our friend. Do you want us to call you Dallas Demand? What do you want us to call you?
Call me what you want.
Uh-oh, we can't hear you. All right. You're having some mic issues, honey. Hey, guys, listen to this. Solot Mates is going to change their name if they win to Solot Millionaires IMAO.
Well, they'd have to change it to slot billionaires.
Yeah,
Because that's a
billionaires.
billion now.
Although once you pay, oh, that's right. Once you pay your half your taxes, you're
Yeah.
actually yeah, you got 500, about 500 million, right?
That's
Uh,
enough. That'll do. I'll take that.
I might go through it too fast if I gamble too much. Well, I'll have to put myself on. What do you guys think I would spend a day? Probably no more than 5,000 a day, right?
Oh my gosh.
We better invest it so we can make some interest off of it.
You're going to need the whole billion. 5,000 a day.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I won't go every day. Hey, we're having troubles with your mic. Can you, I'm going to take you out, Demand, and then I'm going to bring you back in. So why don't you pull out again and then come back in and it might work better. But the good news is, guys, we don't have any of the echoing. And Demand is the one that made clear to me what to do. Now let's just pray and hope I don't have echoing problems again. That was a nightmare with that Gamble After Dark. He was so sweet about that. Okay, start talking, young man.
So, are we good?
No. Do you hear him?
No. I just hear.
Could everybody hear me?
It's not working, hun. Okay, I want you to totally pull yourself completely out and then come back. I mean off, totally out. Go back to the other one. There you go. And then in a minute, you'll come back. So let's see what we got. Kaz, Auntie, my fridge blew up. I know, honey. Hey, if I win that billion, you're going to get a new fridge, honey. But the thing is, I got to be careful I don't hand out money to everyone because before you know it, there won't be any. And then I have to ask G-Man what we're going to do with it. And of course, Patty's going to give me advice, right? Do you guys ever dream? I dream about winning those. I haven't won one.
Invest it. You're going to invest it, and then you can live off the profits and use the profits to gamble.
Yes, that's what we should do. And then we want to make. I don't think I'd put it in the stock market though. I would buy. I'd buy land.
That's a good investment.
Yep. Hey, Kaz said, what'd she say? I will check because they are purging and turning off notifications and comments and taking subs. It doesn't matter how many you have. Okay, gotcha. All right, we're going to bring him back in. Norma. Oh, Norma's my friend. We were chasing $50,000 grand. It was started at 42 and then went up to 50, Patty. And then one day we both
have those machines here in Colorado. They don't have high limit machines in Cripple Creek.
Well, this was nightlife locket linked. You could go 50 cents to $5, and Norma was winning like crazy. She said, "Morning, my friends. You're doing good with the new dragons. Keep making those great videos." Oh, thanks. Oh, honey, I just deleted one by accident. It was a good one too. Do you guys ever delete some of the movies you have in iMovie sitting there to download? I deleted it because I was cleaning. It was a killer, and I lost one of my best ones. But got to move forward. Patty, do you ever do that, or you're good at backing up?
I'm pretty good about. I download everything to a flash drive as soon as I make the movie.
Okay.
You know, I download it from my phone to iMovie, and then I create the video, download it to my computer, and then save it on flash drive.
Okay. Okay, very good. Hey, there's something
before I even put it on YouTube.
They are discussing new undies, and it's Randy who said he's going to buy. If he wins, he's buying new undies and something else. Let's bring this guy back in and see if we can hear you. Now I see you laughing. Hey, you know what, guys? I need new underwear too. I'm glad you brought that subject up. It's amazing when you wash them all the time how they wear out. And also, if you're gaining weight, which I have done, sitting there quite a bit. A lot of people go, "Oh, you're little." Well, I've been gaining weight. It doesn't matter. My underwear don't fit me anymore. So I hate skin tight cling. Okay, YouTube, you're not going to strike on me for that underwear talk.
No, they're not going to do that to you.
Oh, good. Hey, see, now look, see how good that is? Demand? Much better.
I was on the laptop. I think it was because I was on the laptop. I switched over to the phone. So with the subscriber thing, YouTube, what they'll do is they'll hide your subscription. They'll hide you so it'll look like you're not subscribed to the person. Yeah. And then when you get on the subscribe button again, it'll automatically go back to you subscribe to them. So what YouTube is doing is they're hiding that so it looks like you're not subscribed to the person, but you really are. They're just hiding it They're just
But why?
hiding you from them people.
Okay, so how do you know that?
I've been on YouTube since, honestly, I've been on YouTube since before YouTube even got bought by Google. See, a lot of people think YouTube has only been out since 2005, since Google bought it. It hasn't. It was out before that, 5 years before that. 2000 actually is when YouTube actually came out. Why YouTube came out? It was for musicians and artists wanting to put their music and their stuff on a platform where people can watch it for free.
Oh,
That's why YouTube was started.
like Justin Bieber, right?
Like musicians, yeah, and artists that wanted their music so where people can watch it for free, where they didn't have to pay for to listen to the music.
All right. Hey, Rhino Man said if you don't watch at least 2 minutes of a creator, you are subscribed. Now, I believe this was in the past, so I might have jumped backwards. YouTube does a sweep for fake subscribers. They will unsubscribe you. Do you agree with that?
What YouTube is doing is when they purge, a lot of the times they're purging people that are not, like you said, not going to the channel, watching. See, and I told you this when I talked to you the other day. YouTube wants us to do three things, okay? YouTube wants us to watch a video in full, leave a genuine comment on the video, and share them out. That's three things that YouTube wants us to do as creators. So now, if you have 1,000 subscribers, that's 3,000 things you have to do. You have to go to every one of them channels if you can do that. A lot of us can't do that. So if we watch, okay, if you're watching a 5-minute video, YouTube wants you to watch at least a minute and a half of that to make the view stick.
Okay.
To make it stick.
Hey, I got to say hi to Little Slot Gal again. Thank you. You are such a type A personality. Thank you. I thought I was an A, B, C, and D all together. A little schizophrenia there. Anyway, I'm not qualified.
Now with the longer the videos get, they're wanting you to watch more. So if you go from a 5-minute video to a 10-minute video, if you watch that 10-minute video, if you click on the 10-minute video, they're wanting you to watch at least 3 minutes of that video, to 3 minutes to 5 minutes of that 10-minute video to make it stick. The best thing I've seen now, going live, you get more views. It's best if you go live more, but put videos in between your lives.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I hear somebody's radio. Naughty, naughty. Turn it off or mommy takes you out of the picture. And listen, I want to ask Casino Lady, would you prefer that it's just you keep talking instead, or is it okay for him to do this? Are you all right?
I'm fine with whatever you want.
All right. I just want to make sure that we don't take the focus off of Casino Lady, but we did agree you could come on. You're really good with analytics and information. I love it. I might cut in sometimes the demand though, and get back to Casino Lady if you don't mind.
Let's keep up to her right now. I'd love to ask her some questions myself anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you and I are going to, we've got each other's phone numbers. I enjoy talking with you and I learn a lot. Now, do I agree with everything you say? I don't know because I don't know enough about it, but I think it's cool. You've got some real logical thinking there when it comes to like the echoing problem I had. Lucky Obsession says 10,000 a day. I think that has something to do with how much I should gamble. Oh, 1 million. Solo mates. Hey, it's Peter. Sarah's at work. I love that couple. 1 million a year gambling budget. Oh, isn't that funny? Well, you know what, guys, we could easily go through that. But here's the other deal. We might just change. I might start when I win, which will happen soon. I might just start charities and go a different way. I won't drop my channel, but I might hide out from people because people are going to want to come and visit me.
Back to what she was saying about fast if you win that.
Back to what she was saying about Brian Christopher. I've been knowing Brian Christopher for a while. Yeah. What's going on with his channel is the sponsors for him, the the people sponsoring him. He's got a lot of people sponsoring him, so he's gonna have the money there for him to gamble with.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, if you see me laughing inappropriately, it's because I'm reading stuff that makes me laugh. So, but
yeah.
I don't cut you off. Well, yeah, I think Brian and Marco have been very clever in what they do.
And the same way with the Lady Luck HQ. Lady Luck HQ is the same exact way. She has people sponsored. She started with people sponsoring her, and she still continues to have the people sponsoring there every month or whatever, however they have it set up. So those type of people, yeah, they're gonna have the views. They're gonna have the. That's why they got the subscriber count that they have, is because they have the people sponsoring them every month or whatever, however they have it set up.
Hey, Randy said, D-Man, if you don't say hi to me, I'm going to go on a hunger strike for 3 minutes.
I'm sorry, Randy. I don't even have the chat up. I'm not even reading the chat right now. I'm sorry about that. Hi, Randy.
And Auntie P, you could open up a shop called Pants Are Us. Now, do we have, what about you, Patty? Do you have anything to say on any of these issues that we're all having with subscribing, unsubscribing, watch hours?
I'm not having any issues with my subscriptions. So
Good.
I haven't experienced that. Watch hours, I don't know. What do you need? 4,000 watch hours?
Do you have that already?
I've got like 20,000 watch hours.
Okay. You know
So
what,
she's
guys?
good on them.
I had so many watch hours before I ever got to 1,000.
Yeah.
I was, which is awesome. That means people were watching. It didn't mean that they were subbed.
Yeah, and that's so strange. You get like 4,000 people watch a video, and you get like 2 subs.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about that. That's really crazy.
The
And
Great American Gambler says Casino Lady and I need sponsors. Hey, I want them too. But the sponsors that came to me, ooh, shady. Guys, shady. Ooh. And like one was something about condoms. And I better not say, I don't want to be cut out of my channel. But I was just going, oh my God, I don't think so. And one was schizophrenia. And I said, well, I don't know if schizophrenia is cool. You take your meds. We got lots of people out there and they're doing fine. But I don't know if I want to promote medicine for that. I know nothing about the medic. Have you guys been approached by some of these crazy people too? I shouldn't say crazy people.
The only sponsor I have is my husband, because I cannot afford to gamble the way I do on my retirement. So he has to supplement my gambling budget.
Oh, isn't that nice? Hey, I want to ask you, Patty, especially. All right. Have you ever won anything significant on your free play money at any casino?
I've won on free play, but not significant.
Hi, Hoosier.
I did win on, what was it? It must have been Huff and Puff. I had the last chance spin on Huff and Puff.
Yeah.
And I got the last chance and got a bonus, and then just kept hitting bonuses and ended up cashing out $1,000.
Nice. You know what? I've never won anything on a last chance, especially on Dragon Link. And I've even had a couple of $1,000 free plays awarded to me, winning drawing. Never came away with $1 from that. But I see people at $60, whatever, win big. So what about, I should ask.
Sorry, I had to charge my.
All right. Demand. You do scratchers. Do you do slots at all?
No. The only slots I do it on my phone. I do slots on my phone. But it's honestly, a lot of people, I've known a couple of people that have started out on their phone playing slots and then learned the ins and outs of how to play it. See, what I do on my phone is I don't stay at one denomination. I go up and down. I go up and down as I'm playing on my phone. I go up and down denomination.
Me too. I love it. I love changing denoms, etc. Hey guys, Hoosier Slots is in the house. Hey Hoosier, I got to get over there. Good to see you. Another, actually, Demand and Hoosier. I can't say it. They're both members of my channel. That is so sweet of them to be here. Lucky Obsession. It's so good to see you. Who's your baby, Hoosier? Who's your baby? Is that you, Lucky? Oh God, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going in and out of the conversation. It just makes you laugh at some of this stuff. But getting back to us, okay, we're going this way, that way. What else should we know about you, Casino Lady? Besides, you're going to Granny Fest. You're a solid, bright gal. You got a hubby. You got kids. They're all grown up. You're having a blast. You're not going poor doing this because you've got a.
No, I'm not gonna go broke trying to, have a YouTube channel. I'm not gonna gamble outside of my means. I'm gonna gamble the way I always gamble, and if I lose, then I'm done.
So you have
Yeah.
a set budget then, is what you're saying. You have a set budget for every time you go then, right?
Yeah. And like when we go to Vegas, we take a certain amount of money and we have a set budget for each day. And if,
Right.
if you lose that, then well, you better go hang out at the pool or something,
Right.
because it's really easy to just keep gambling. And
Yeah.
and I'm not going to. I mean, I have, like I said, I have other things I want to do. I like to travel. Um, we are looking at hopefully getting a way to move, at least spend half the year in Las Vegas. Spend our
Yeah. That's
winters out there. I have a grandson that needs lots of toys, so I need to spend my money on that too.
yeah. Yeah, we have to live more of our life too to stay healthy mentally also, guys, because this thing can take us over. And all these channels are so nice, and you go, wow, I got new friends. I have to admit, I gave up quite a few friends in my meetup for this. And then I'm going, was that a smart idea? I have not been spending time with my family who live far away. And I've been spending time with people I've met on YouTube, virtually and on the phone. And I think I need to balance that out and more family, more of my organic friends that I had before this, plus this, and just live my life more and take care of my health. We got to be, we got to be healthy too, to live a little bit longer, guys, and spend more time together. And I do
And,
budget.
and I'm like you said before, maybe you've got another 30 years. This is for the long run. There's so many channels that started about the same time I did or you did, in the last 2 years, and they're gone already. They haven't posted anything 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. They're gone. You
Yeah.
have to really say, I'm in this for the long haul. I want to be able to do this for the rest of my life.
Some
And
people do say that. Some people do. They start out and they see how successful they become on this platform, and they make it a full-time thing. So I've
Yeah.
seen, and I've known people that quit their regular job to become
Ooh,
full-time YouTubers and creators.
ooh,
That
that's a tough.
literally quit the jobs they had for years and became a full-time creator on this platform.
Well, I don't advise that, but Lady
No,
Luck,
I don't either.
she was making a fortune before she finally left her real job, which was within this past year. But she's an exception. Maybe some of us will get to that point someday. I'm not expecting it though. But
I'm not expecting it either. Anything that if I do get to the point where I am monetized, which I'm not now, so I make nothing off of YouTube now. I'm just
yeah,
hoping anything that I make, I can spend in the casino.
but the money that I'm using it, but I spend it in the casino. I'm using it to say, okay, that'll cover my airfare to Vegas.
There you go. That's it, right there.
I want the airfare to Vegas because we live in northern Washington, people. It's not easy to get to Yamaba. It's terrible. But I don't want to go to SeaTac. I do not like that airport. I go from Everett, Painfield, beautiful small airport. You have to stop in Portland for 5 hours to get down to Southern California.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, to the air, to Yamaba area. Maybe LA is different. So basically, I'm just using the money I make toward my airfare.
There you go. That's a good goal and good idea.
And my
That's what
plan
I'm
is
looking for.
my plan
Casino lady.
is to go
Okay.
once, but in the summer, no. It's so hot. It's gorgeous up here. Why would I leave this beautiful place? And I win more at my local casinos by far. It's a huge difference in percentage of winnings. Up here, I win more. Down there, it's fun.
I just like the excitement of Las
I
Vegas.
have a question for you guys. I have a question for both of y'all. Now with the casinos you go to, how many of the casinos you guys go to are on a Indian reservation?
All of mine are tribal.
All yours are tribal. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
This is a question I thought a lot of people want to hear because I know they own the Native Americans own a lot of the casinos that are around. And I was just asking how many do you guys go to on because I know people do go to them.
I don't know. Everyone I've gone to, as far as I know, is tribal up here, but this is Washington State, so a little bit different. How about you? Patty?
No, they're not tribal. Colorado has gambling, only in certain areas in Cripple Creek and in Blackhawk and Central City. So it's
Okay.
limited areas. So there's no casinos in Colorado Springs or Denver. It's just certain areas in Colorado they have gambling,
Okay, got
and
it.
they're all regulated by the state.
Hey,
State. Okay.
anybody out there in the chat, do you have questions for Patty before we end this? Just a minute. Lucky Obsession says my 2-year anniversary is this December 1st. Wow.
Yay.
That's
exciting.
Is that anniversary for your relationship or is that your channel, honey? I think it's your channel, right?
She didn't specify that, did she?
And she said you can write everything off. Okay, guys, now listen, I want you to also write in your comments what you think Patty and I and D-Man, if one of us wins that Mega Millions, what we should do with our channels. And we're not going to be buying subs with that money.
You want to know what I would do? Honestly, you want to know what I would do?
What?
I would buy this whole entire platform and change it to accommodate the creator.
Oh God, that is brilliant.
That's exactly what I would do with that amount of money. I would buy this from Google and do that. I would switch the terms of service around where it would benefit the creator.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, Solat Mate says our local casinos are tribal, but they don't allow recording. Hey, Peter. And because we know Sarah's at work, this is Peter right now, I believe. Peter, I was asked to leave the casino yesterday. And then
Really?
the day before, I didn't leave. He said he was a young guy and probably a new employee, but he looked like a manager. He came over, he said, we have a strict policy of no filming. And I was very schmoozy. And I said, no problem. I said, are you sure? Because just earlier yesterday, a lady came up and said I could film. And I said, okay, no problem. Can I finish filming this? And so I talked him into letting me finish. He left. I hope he's not listening. And then I immediately did my incognito filming with the shirt, the button shirt, open it up and then hide the camera. But basically, but they've got all these cameras looking down at you.
The eye in the sky, they call them the eye in the sky. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going, oh God, PK is here again. What do we do? But I just keep going and I have my purse ready and open. I can just drop it in as soon as they tap me on the shoulder.
I have one more question for you guys. I have one more question for both of you guys. Out of all the casinos you've been to, what percent is on the water and what percent is on land? If you guys go to the ones on the water.
Mine are all on land. I have never taken a cruise. How about you, Patty?
I've taken cruises and I gamble in the casinos. Now, Norwegian Cruise Lines would not allow recording in the casinos. I don't know if they're lightening up on that policy because I know the big jackpot's taking some cruises now and recording.
Okay.
So, but the only one that we've been on is Norwegian Cruise Lines. So I've never recorded in the casinos really there. We're trying Carnival this year, and I don't know about recording on Carnival.
Okay.
And then I've been to Laughlin.
Cool. Hey, Cass said, read my message about Patty. Man, I don't know where it is, honey. I don't want to ignore you, though. What about supporters? I don't know. Oh, Lucky Obsession says I would buy a farmhouse and start homeless shelters. Hey, Kaz, can you write that again for me, sweetie? I can't. It's sometimes it's hard to go back.
Well,
Lose your.
YouTube changed their policy. When was it, in 2020? For the requirement to have 1,000 subscribers. That was
Well,
not.
I remember when I first started. I'm almost saying a creator, but when I first started watching YouTube, you didn't have to have a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of watch. Remember Hangouts, the Hangouts app? Well, they used to allow you to go live on YouTube with that.
Yeah.
Then they stopped it. Then they
changed
they
it up.
changed it. They changed it.
rules.
And I think that policy has created a lot of the issues with the sub for sub stuff and buy subs and like I said, once you get to 1,000 subs, I mean, people are so focused on getting subs, but it doesn't matter if you're only getting 20 views on your videos.
Yeah.
Why does it matter how many subs you have?
Because you're not going to get paid for it because you get paid for every 1,000 views. According to YouTube's terms and policy, for every 1,000 views is when you get paid.
Yeah.
They go off of views.
What can I do to increase my views so that people are enjoying actually watching my videos?
Now, guys, a little example, talking about views and money. Is that okay if I interject this? I did an analytic on my interviews and on my slots and more especially. And I think I made 79 cents on one of them. And I made $5 on another. That's it. So I know.
So how many views did you have on those videos though?
I don't know, but here's the deal. I know these are not money makers, but
Of
I
course.
love it because I get to know you guys. We do one-on-one. We get to brainstorm. And to me, it's thrilling. It's exciting. So I know that these are financially, these are losers, but I don't care. I don't care. We get to see each other's personalities. I get to develop somewhat of a relationship with you as much as we can. And
For sure.
sometimes those relationships stick a long time too. Like a couple of my friends that I met on YouTube, I talk to almost every day or every other day. And there's others I'd like to do that with, but I don't want to infiltrate their busy life. But if some of you are real interested, yeah, I've got more time because I'm retired to talk. But just know that everything we produce out there, and whether I'm getting off the subject or not, I'm sorry, but everything we produce video wise is not always a moneymaker. But if it's your passion, you do it. If you love it and you get high off of it naturally, you keep going. Stolat Mate says, they tell me to stop and I just stop. Yeah, Peter, I usually stop and then I push it a little longer. Because we're spending so much money. We got to get benefits. And then Hoosier, look what Hoosier said, guys. Oh, not even worth the drive for our Caesars Casino. Spent like $4,000 and didn't even get free play. Something's wrong with your rewards card. Don't you guys think it wasn't reading his rewards card?
I don't think, yeah, exactly. I don't think it was reading it, man, because every casino and all the people I know that do that, they get some kind, even if it's $20, $25 in free play, it's something wrong with his card or their card.
Okay. Oh, so that makes clear that up. Then I walk away to film at another machine. Do you, do any of you have to film just holding it because there's a no films law? Do you, that's why you see a lot of mine like this. I can't even use a hand tripod sometimes. And I know some of you can't watch my videos because you'll get seasick. But the content is great. It's just seasick, because of the rules. I think our girl Lovestruck has trouble trying to film at her local casinos. So, casino lady, Patty, you are how close to a casino? Tell us again.
An hour and a half away.
So when you go, do they always allow you to film or not?
Certain ones.
Okay.
And I use my tripod at some, and I use a handheld at others.
All right.
And that's just what it is. And the thing is, that's what's so nice about going to Vegas is if I go downtown in Las Vegas, I can use my tripod at the D, the Circa, Plaza, El Cortez, you
Yeah.
know, about everywhere down there.
Yeah.
And
So
they're all right there.
you made a comment earlier. I'm kind of zipping in the back. And you said, as an older channel organizer or owner, you notice that because we're older, we're not the 20, 30, 40-year-old.
Mhm.
They get their subscribers pretty fast and they're pretty savvy. And I would say I don't, and I'm cool about it. It's not a chat. I gave up on it.
Yeah,
I,
I
wow,
mean,
how
that's
can you
just the
go
way
that
life
fast?
is.
I get it.
Yeah, and
Because
that's what my son had told me, because he's like, oh, he's very supportive. And he says, you have to really work at producing good videos, because, if you were in your 20s, early 30s and wore a low cut shirt, you could get subscribers pretty easy. But they're not subscribing to watch your videos. They're subscribing to watch you. But
Right,
that's not.
exactly. No, she's right. She's right. Yeah.
And some people take advantage of that. You'll see their thumbnails are very
I know I grew up in the guys. I fought for women's rights. I'm older, man. I'm the great grandma here. I fought for women's rights. So don't judge me because I go, oh man, that grosses me out. For me to see a woman always exposing her boobs, and guys, you too, whatever you expose, but it hits me wrong. But I
Yeah.
try to, okay, Pam, be open. This woman is a sweetheart. She's just doing that, and that's her choice. But still, I go, oh, gross. She's selling.
and
But
that's fine if that's what if you're young. But I don't have that option, so I have to actually come up with some creative ideas on my channel to generate more interest, and that's what I'm working on now. What can I do that's going to interest people so that I get more views, because that's where my focus is. I want people to watch my videos.
Yeah. So and produce.
Could I suggest something to you then? Could I suggest something to you on your longer videos? Make it into like a little series, and edit them into like a 3 or 4 part series, and that'll get more people to watch it. Because what I've noticed since I've been on this platform, the longer videos, people are not watching the longer videos unless they're like 2 to 3 minutes, 2.5 to 3 minutes. So if we can, as creators, edit our longer videos into like a little mini series and put it on our channel, I think a lot of people will watch more of it, and our views will slowly go up, because there's not like a 5 or 10 minute video. There's broke down into 2 to 3 minute videos in a series.
One thing I want to work on is learning how to do shorts and start doing more shorts.
Yeah.
And then I have another idea for a series that I'm going to start in the next, probably next few weeks. And I'll wait till I get that up and running to tell you about it. But it's going to be a little different, kind of interesting idea I have. See if it works.
Lucky Obsession says I'm sneaky. I'm cutting that. You're not sneaky, Patty. It's me that's sneaky. But I like I think that's great. You're always evolving, coming up with new ideas. My idea is this. I don't care, guys. I will have small videos for you, but I have organics that love my longer movies, and my program, my channel is for those subscribers. They want about a 30-minute. They want beginning to end. They want those triple fortune dragon, anything triple fortune dragon. The roosters are okay, but I do have like Nicole that comes down from Canada. She watches. And but I know that the majority of my subscribers don't, but I'm all about that small group that's committed to me. If I stop doing some of those 20 and 30-minute one, and I used to do hour ones too, I will lose those people, and those people are the ones I really want to keep. So I will put up some short ones. I hear you, D-Man, but my channel is more about.
Well, it's certain people. It's a suggestion for the ones that have that problem, that don't really have anybody watch. They come in and they're going because the long videos. I've noticed that a lot of people on my channel, they'll come, they'll subscribe, get the subscription, and never come back to my channel. Like somebody was saying earlier, the subscription is what they want. I could take my video down, lose all that watch time from them, but I'll still have them as a subscriber because the subscription is what's sticking. If we take the subscription away, everything goes away. The watch time, the views from them. You could have 1,000 views from somebody. If you take their subscription away, all that goes away. That's what a lot of people want is the subscription, not the subscriber. I could take you and unsubscribe to your channel as long as I have your subscription. The subscriber number is going to stick. As soon as you take that subscription away, that subscriber number is going to disappear. And everything that person has put on your channel, all the views, the watch time, it's all going to disappear with the subscription going away.
All right. Somehow my little brain got lost, but don't worry about that. That could be aging. But I was working on getting rid of naked, and this time I was able to get rid of naked.
And that's the thing. That's a bot channel, guys. That's not a regular person. That is a bot channel that comes into every single person's live stream that I've been in so far in the last month. That person with that same exact avatar has been in everybody's chat, doing the same exact thing. They comment on our videos with the porn site, whatever, and that's what we got to delete. YouTube is looking at that and saying if we don't delete their comments, they're looking at like that's what we watch.
Yeah, and they don't like it, and it is a bot. By the way, when you see Nightbot on my channel, which I subscribe to, Nightbot made some comments, and I went, "Wow, they're pretty clever for a robot." Hey, who's your slot? Says, "Hey, slot savvy, Wi-Fi goes crazy when I plug in a phone charger." That's unusual. Really that's and then Randy said there's a lot of casinos that don't allow filming unless you are a huge channel like BC or the big jackpot. The casinos might give them special permission to film. The other thing is they get to do the higher level Wi-Fi. There's a private Wi-Fi for the bosses and the general.
That's the funny thing. If the casinos would allow everybody to film, I think they would get a lot more people in there playing. And that's my opinion. I don't work for a casino, so I don't really know how. I know the face showing of people. I mean, I can understand that. But if they allow people to video just the screen, they're not video facing anybody's face. But that's my opinion.
That's right. Al Cortez says that. Solat May said we always hold the phone. Well, that way you can hide it. A tripod. My tripod looks like a gun. So I'm going to be careful. So let's see. We leave the tripod at home, Peter says. What does Lucky Obsession say? You can't get rid of them. They come back with different info. Oh, that must be the naked people.
Yeah, but that's what a lot of the T's. I'm not going to say the full name, but you know what I'm saying, Pamela.
Yeah. Hey, Kaz, I already added that again.
Simon.
As long as YouTube will allow you to create with your email, if they take away and use the VPN and only allow you to have a certain amount of emails you can use on this platform, the trolls will never go away. Never. I know people that have over 300 accounts. Wow. Just for that reason. Just for that reason.
I got to cut in. Kaz just gave me $1 or euro. Oh, that's so sweet, Kaz. I love you, honey. Kaz. That's so nice. Hey, guys, I said something about the sexual revolution, and I don't want any of these young women who are showing their bodies more than some of us to take it wrong. I love you still, and I'll watch. But I fought so hard for, it wasn't the early 1900s, but I fought for women's right. Title IX came in, guys. Title IX, you have to treat women and men the same in PE. I was a phys ed teacher, a health teacher. And so I took that seriously. So as a teacher, I always covered myself. Everybody goes, God, you got the body, show it off. And I never showed it off. I tried not to. Sometimes you wore skin tight clothes, right? But so now I have a different attitude about it. But women and men, you do whatever you want with your channel. I'm not going to judge you, but it is a turnoff for certain people, but not all. And if you can get subs that way, you do whatever you want. It's your thing. And I'll still support you as long as you're nice to kids and not abusive to others.
Well, this channel right here, this channel is all organic. I don't care how long it takes me to get to 1,000 subscribers. This is all organic. My last channel, I showed NFL playoff games. That's why I had over in one of my live streams. I had over 9,500 people in my chat. I
Wow.
had got with that one weekend. I've got over 1,100 subscribers watching and letting them watch the NFL playoffs. I had people from around the world in my chat. I was like, "How did you guys find me?" They like we Googled live NFL, and I would always show up. My channel would always show up, even in Google. It would always show up because I was the only person showing live NFL playoff games. So I had 1,100 new subscribers, 9,500 people in my chat, and I had over 140,000 watch time.
That's
And
amazing.
but they took that channel down. That since then, that channel has been taken down. So that's why this channel is all organic. I don't care how long it takes for me to
like
get.
a copyright thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was somebody had turned in one of my videos. Well, I didn't care if the NFL made the revenue off of my videos. Nobody's gonna watch a 7-hour video, a 7-hour live stream. My live streams for them were like 10 hours, 11 hours, 7 hours. So nobody ain't gonna watch that whole thing.
Okay, wait a minute now. I gotta talk to some of these people. Sorry, sweetie. The reason people watch SD guy videos all the way through, nothing is fake. Good morning, Simon. Let's let Patty say hi to these people too. Can you see them, Patty?
Yeah, I can see. Hi, Simon's in. It's a slot machine. Simon's here. Huge.
Good.
Who else?
Gam-
Lucky Obsession. That's the only ones I see. Lucky
and
Obsession.
Yoshi's here. He says the views will not go away even if someone unsubs. You're right. It is sad though. I did that
But
too.
that's the reason why I said if they unsub to you, the views won't go away. And as soon as they take the subscription away, that's when everything goes away. The views, and that's true. If you just unsubscribe to them, you still got all that until the subscription goes away.
I'm gonna cut in for a minute. I I'm really disappointed in YouTube, guys, and I want to ask you what you feel about this, Patty. I put on almost 2 hours live stream where I gave away. It was going to be $600. It turned out to be 13 to 1400 in the end, about 1300. And they took all the views away. They deleted the video. We did nothing wrong, nothing wrong. And I didn't get a chance to go in and appeal it. And I didn't get to see where the 17 seconds was violated, and it said something about selling something products. But the problem is, I did all that work, spent all that money, and now I'm going. I don't like giveaways after that. That was so disappointing. All these people, we had a ball that day. All those people that didn't get to see it will never get to see it.
I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see it, and I heard that I won. I was I was one of the winners on it.
Yeah, but you're only a winner if you're present. You had to be.
Yeah, I was at work that night. I was at work.
Oh,
Look, I come to people's channels. I come to people's channels to support the giveaways. If I want to give away, I thank you for giving me the opportunity. But I'm here to support. I'm not here for these giveaways. Always for these giveaways, like other people are. They're here just for giveaways.
That's good. Now we are now going to, both you and I are going to let Patty end this by telling us whatever she wants. I have enjoyed having you on, Demand, though. You're a sweetheart and a good supporter. Patty, what do you want to say to everybody?
Well, I just want to say, if you're a YouTube channel doing slot videos, make sure you don't lose sight of why you started doing this. Have fun, enjoy it. Life is a journey. Every part of it's a journey, and this is just another experience and journey that you're on. You may be successful. You may just be a small channel forever, but that's okay. Enjoy it. Don't get so frustrated. And I'm guilty of having done that too, getting frustrated over the subscribers, the unsubscribing. Just have fun, and that'll come out in your videos.
Yeah. Hey, Vegas Pete stopped in. All these people are saying some really nice things. I'm really glad you're here. Simon said, "Who are we interviewing today?" You are so hilarious. But we are interviewing Casino Lady, and we brought in Demand because he wanted to come in. But who's your slots? Thanks for coming. Kaz, Lucky Obsessions, Yoshi Slots, Vegas Pete. If I repeat your name, it's okay. It's a Simon. It's a slot machine. I'm going backwards, guys. I'm not, I can't go fast enough. We had a variety of people here and we love you all. Kaz, thanks for that pound. The euro is worth more than the dollar, I think. So, or I guess it's transferred over to a dollar, but enough of me. Soul Up Mates, you were a great being here. I'm so glad you won the 1,000. Randy, of course, amazing. Randy, the slot wizard. Preston Thomas was in the house. Can you think of some others, Patty, who came in?
You got Yoshi and Slot Mates and Lucky Obsession and
Great American Gambler.
Love Truck Gambler.
Rhino Man stopped in. Actually,
Florida Ted Claimers was here earlier.
Yeah, Rhino Man added some nice input too. Well, we just listen. Just because we mentioned the sexual thing about the boobs and everything, do not take it as we don't like you, ladies and gentlemen. But and I'm trying to be more open, but we grow up the way we grow up, right? And just do whatever you need to do. I accept it. I may not be going to your channel a lot because of it, but you may not be going to mine because I'm not showing mine,
Yeah.
we become a product of our environment. If we're brought up in that environment, that's the way a lot of people are going to do.
Yep.
They're going to start being that way. We're a product of our environment that we grew up in.
And you know what? We just have to be us, and our channel will grow the way it grows. And hey, guys, keep living your life, though. Of all people, I need to keep in mind.
Remember, guys, we only got one, so live it to the fullest.
Okay.
And enjoy it.
You're right. So, Kaz, thanks for coming in. You too, honey. Take good care of your health.
And Kaz, I would look into that about why we can't see each other in other people's chat, but when you come to mine, we can see each other. I can see you, and
you guys.
I don't know why this is happening.
Talk about that separately if you can.
I am. I just wanted to let her know that I will look into that.
Thank you so much, Pamela, for having me on. I look forward so much to us meeting up in October, and we're going to do some fun things.
We are support buddies. We're support buddies. And Demand, I am too. I just have to get over to your channel's Lucky Obsession. I got to get over there. Soul Up Mace, of course I have to. And Randy the Slot Wizard, you're great. But guys, isn't it wonderful when you have people like Norma Blanco? I love her. And other people, you don't have to watch their videos. You just support and love them. And those are the people you want. So you don't feel like you have to go back and watch 100 videos. God,
but let me tell you about the people with no content, Pamela, real quick.
Pamela, I'm gonna jump off real quick because I have 1% charge on my computer.
You got it. Hey, that we are going to go, everybody, because she's the star. I will talk to you, Demand, on the phone, honey. But
okay,
we'll talk to you later. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye, guys. It'll take just a second.